When we look at women in the Bible, we see women in the expressions of their calling, even in a fallen world. Even in a fallen world, a world that was filled with sin, it's a world absent of the comfort and the convenience that we have today. It was entirely agrarian, deeply rich of farming and agriculture. Oral traditions and storytelling were the forms of mass communication, and the world felt bigger as distant lands were not easily reachable with speed or by preference. And in this patriarchal society, collectivism was valued over individualism. Now, this is not an exhaustive list of the social and geographical terrains of the biblical world, but it's just enough to make the point that this biblical world was vastly and different from today's world. However, one thing has remained the same: the human condition. And in this era of antiquity, women endured much of the emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual struggles we face today. We're devalued in some spaces and marginalized in others. We question our existence as we press to have and find the meaning and hope behind it in a world that wasn't kind to us. Thankfully, even in this, God still saw us. God still saw these powerful women, even in their precarious postures, and led them to fulfill their calling. This was and is the power of God. God was still raising up women to be on assignment, to be on mission, and to serve the people right where they were. God's women on mission were always the right women in the right place at the right time, in spite of what was happening around her or to her. Her faith in God did not fail her. Whether God is calling you to fiercely lead like Deborah in Judges 4 and 5, ensure proper spiritual development and formation through proper teaching like Priscilla with her husband in Acts 18, or mentor the younger women of this generation like the mighty women of Titus 2, God sees you, is with you, and will be with you despite what's happening around you or to you. God has a plan and a place for you and has called you to not be subject to your circumstances, but be effective for his glory, for a purpose in them. Sister, as you look around your life today, you may be struggling with where and what God is doing in your life. Remember, as you store up the word of the Lord in your heart, as you make every effort to walk out your salvation with fear and trembling, put on your armor, pray, petition, and give thanks in all things. Find contentment where you are. Be not weary in well-doing, and let the message of Christ dwell richly among you. And as you fiercely pursue the Father with all of your heart, all of your mind, soul, and strength, remember his love is chasing you down and will not let you miss what he has for you in this life, just like he didn't let our sisters in the Bible miss out in theirs. Be blessed.